Daniel Penny lawyer blasts release of migrants who attacked New York officers without bail. Very confounding. At least 4 of the migrants charged in the attack are believed to have fled to New York on buses. The lawyer for U.S. Marine veteran Daniel Penny is slamming the decision to release migrants without bail after they were charged with attacking a pair of New Yorker officers near Times Square over the weekend. Surveillance footage of the Saturday night's scuffle shows a group of migrants attacking a New York officer and lieutenant after they were told to move along. The suspects can be seen kicking the officers before running off. They were arrested a short time later. The New York identified the suspects as Darwin Andres Gomez 19, Kelvin Servat Arocha 19, Wilson Juarez 21, Yorman Reveron 24, who has 2 pending cases in Manhattan for assaulting. Vai embora, seu arrombado, filho da puta, desgraçado, pau no cu. And Jhoan Boada 22, who is listed as homeless and illegal migrant. Boada was filmed unashamedly flipping the bird at waiting reporters as he was released from custody on Wednesday. On Thursday, 2 more migrants were arrested. Jhoan Brito 24 and Andres Barros 21 in connection with the attack. Brito was arraigned by the Manhattan District Attorney's Office with $15,000 cash bail and $15,000 partial and security bonds bail for the felony charge. Barros was also arraigned Thursday and released, with his next hearing scheduled for February 21st. Later Thursday, the Manhattan DA's officer declined to prosecute Barros. We vigorously condemn assault on police officers and prosecute those responsible. The question is whether the person arrested was even involved, a spokesperson on the Barros case told. At this time, there is not sufficient evidence that he is one of the people who committed this terrible act. Meanwhile, law enforcement officers told the New York Post that 4 of the charged migrants may have left the city on a bus for California. The New York, meanwhile, is looking for additional suspects in connection with the attack. Attorney Thomas Kenneth, who is representing Daniel Penny, is a Marine veteran charged in the chokehold death of a subway passenger last year, called the prosecution's decision to release the migrants without bail very confounding. The primary purpose of bail is to ensure that people return to court, Kenneth told in an interview. From what I understand, they seem to have minimal, if no ties to New York City. Kenneth argued that having limited resources might be a factor in the case, but it was not a reason not to set bail at all. He said the defendants had all the indications of someone who might not be willing to return to court to face the consequences of their actions. Moreover, anyone who is willing to resist arrest, or even worse, assault a police officer, that's indicative of someone who doesn't have respect for the legal system, which makes them even less likely to return to court, Kenneth said. So if there was ever a situation where bail is appropriate, this seems that sort of case. Penny pleaded not guilty last summer to charges of second-degree manslaughter in the death of Jonas Neely, a homeless man and former Michael Jackson impersonator, who witnesses said was shouting and begging for money. Penny allegedly pinned Neely to the ground with the help of 2 other passengers and held him in chokehold for several minutes, according to prosecutors. Penny's lawyer argued in a court filings that Neely's erratic behavior was insanely threatening, and the Marine veteran stepped in to defend himself and other passengers. A judge granted Penny the same $100,000 bail conditions that previously led to his release from custody. Earlier this month, a New York City judge denied Penny's motion to dismiss the criminal case against him. The assault on the police officers has underscored the city's struggle to deal with an influx of migrants who were bussed into the Big Apple from the Texas-Mexico border.